Well, guys, welcome back. Today it's 11th of June, Tuesday, 2024. So I'll just give you a quick recap of my yesterday's trade. So, as I couldn't come yesterday, uh, let me show you. Wait, let me. Oh, I'm in NAS. Oh, all right. Whew. Well, yeah. Yesterday I took a trade on buy. On the buy side, I'm going to explain you just right now. Right. So the trade yesterday was something like this. 15 minutes, 5 minutes. I bought around 780, I think, somewhere here, or somewhere here. Yeah, here. With this bullish impulsive candle. Look, on 5 minutes, I was looking for area over here to break above this area in total. And the bank candle, when the New York session got open, the candle was something like this one. So it was a bit, challenging for me to figure it out, because it was not very bearish, it was not bullish, it was, it stayed in the same place. And then after this closure of this candle, I wanted to take a sell below around this area. Only after the candle, if the candle got close around this area, I would have entered the sell in retracement and all the way down. But since we see that the price got rejected from this area as planned before, as I showed you before, that this area is holding the price really good. See the rejection here, and as well as yesterday. So I wanted to see a clear direction, an impulse. Either it was on buy or it was on sell, doesn't matter. So after this candle, we got an impulsive candle around this area. I wanted to wait a bit longer to see if this zone, exactly this place, gets broken, this area, like this high, the last high. So I wanted to enter already around this, on the retracement of this bullish candle. I wanted to enter somewhere around this, but I had some doubts, even though it was impulsive, since the price was underneath this area. So I decided to wait a little, and I entered something somewhere around this area. I just took 88. I just took 1 hour, like, yeah, something around here. After this candle got close, after this candle here got close, it was enough indication for me to enter. But I wasn't planning to hold the trade very far, because there's still rejections here. As you can see, this area is also holding the price pretty good. So as soon as I saw this candle, I entered around this area, around this, with the $50 as well as my stop losses. I took 2 trades and I managed to secure like 650, 670 something. Look around this area. But I wanted to hold a bit further here, till here, but as soon as I saw that the price started to reject from this area, look at these candles, like this one with a big wick, and this one, and with this impulsive sell candle. So I hold the price up till here, and then when it came back around this area, I closed my positions. So I'm gonna share you my trade, that's so that you can understand. Wait. So this was my trade. You can see I bought around this area 788.63. I closed with 360 and 325 as soon as I saw the price was coming down. So this was my overall trade from yesterday. So, well, getting back today on the price, let's see what's going on. I would first clear everything out so that we start fresh every day, because marking up is very important. If you don't mark up, you don't have any clue what's happening in the market. So it's very important for you to keep marking up every day. Even though you had markups from yesterday, it doesn't matter. So again, in the weekly chart, we can see that the price is in a support level here. It got rejected one time, two times, and this probably three times on a week candle. On the day candle, it's still maintaining a good support. As you can see here, the price is in a bullish momentum, but it's fading. It's fading, but we cannot decide anything, and we don't have to do anything with that. If it's fading or if it's not, we just have to follow our strategy, which is supply and demand short term, because I'm not a swing trader. I don't hold trades for days and keep holding and giving swaps, because I don't want to sit on the charts all day long. Wait, let me see if this is, oh, it's private. Oh shit, I'm gonna make it public just right now. Public, done, save. All right, so let me see if it's working, because I couldn't. But let me see if it's working very well. Let's see the history. It's in here. Live. Yeah, it's working. So let's get back on the analysis. One moment, I'm gonna get my another phone. So, well guys, I don't know if any of you are watching, but I'll just do my thing, hoping to provide knowledge and some education on this, because I'm not here selling any signals. I'm just doing my trade, sharing my strategy with you. Sorry. So here is another support level. As you can see, the support became resistance, and then the price break below, and now the price is holding up pretty good in the day time frame. So we go back to 4 hours and see what's going on. In 4 hours, it looks a bit messy, because we can see there's one support in here, but if you see this candle here, right here, dude, it's like a sell candle. So overall, if you check it out in the big picture, you can see that it's still on sell, because it's still under the resistance of this area. Like, look, still on sell. So any break above will only influence the buyers, and for me, any break below this area and this area will influence sells. But as I told you, we are day trading. I am day trading. I don't want to hold trades for weekend. I don't want to enter in 4 hours confirmation and waiting for days to take my profit. No. So I'm here doing very simple thing. On 1 hour, we see that the price is in a resistance, in a support level, but the price has started to consolidate in this area, like here. So overall, right now we can see that the price has been trying to go down. Like you can see here in this area, it's pretty good. The price has been, trying to go up, but there are more sellers, there are more sell orders. So this is a primary focus for me today, this area and this one, because this is the last high from today or yesterday. Yes. So in 1 hour candle, it's still very understandable that the price is going down, but there is some consolidation seen here in this area, so we will have to be very cautious. And since today there's no news to come, today there's no news. Oh wait, let me log into my account, because I asked for a payout and they gave me another account. So let's see if I'm able to log in, because these people, they never let me log in. Well, so we will see how it goes today. Let me clear these symbols because I don't need them. I don't trade anything but US30 and Nasdaq and SPX as well. But here I'm gonna only show you my US30 trades, because that's what I want you guys to learn. Just focus on one primary pair, leave the rest, just focus on one. Hold on. Alright, so now we'll refine the chart into 30 minutes and we'll refine it to 15 minutes to see what's going on. 15 minutes, it's still good. The price has been holding at this support area. In 5 minutes, the price is trying to make a higher high, but it's not allowing. The orders are not allowing it to go higher. Looks like the sellers are on a roll, but we'll see how it goes, because the most important time is right now. In 5 minutes we will get to see the reality of the movement that's been pending since London Open or Asia Open. Well, I'm gonna set up my gears right now, always before, because I don't want to spend my time doing this at the time of execution. Well, anyway, we'll see. So right now there's the candle of 25, we will wait for this candle to close, and then we will wait for the other candle of 30 to get closed, and then we'll see, we'll find the impulse, we will see where's the impulse going, and then we will plan our trade. you know so let's just wait for some time. Until then, I'll just check Nasdaq, what's going on in here. Well, fair enough. I thought it would have broken the high yesterday, but it didn't. So we'll just mark it out. Price is holding in the support area here, pretty good. In 1 hour, in 15 minutes, what's going on? 15 minutes, we're trying to break. Well, anyway, let's get back to our stuff, which is US30. So if we see in the line chart, the price has been very fairly going down. It didn't allow the price to close above this lower high to make a new higher high. So it's potentially a sell for now. For now, what I can see. But we never know after what's gonna happen after the New York gets open. So we will see. We will wait. I'll mark up my zone, which is around this area. This here, it's my zone. Only out of this, I would look forward to any execution. Only if the price closes out from this zone, closes in a way very fairly close, or if I see a very good impulse after the bank gets open. Only then I will think of entering the market. No trade Forex Factory today. Nope, there's nothing, no news today. So we'll wait very patiently. And to if we get a buy, I want to mark up the take profits, which is going to be the primary ones in here, in this area, of course, because that's how I do. If I enter here, I would just take 1 hour, or I will move my stops to entry if I see there's a good potential going upwards. But in 30 minutes, you can see the wicks from both sides. In 1 hour, this candle was indecision. So we will see any movement further. 18 seconds left. 18 seconds left to this candle get closed, and then let's see what the bank does. They will probably go off for liquidity around this area, which I'm hoping. They might make a wick and get rejected, or if it closed below, it will be a sell for me. So well enough, price going down, nothing can be determined now, because it's the volatility which happens when the New York gets open. So probably if it closes below this level, we will look for a sell. Of course it did. I think it's going to, or it's going to be. Very well. 3 minutes, what's going on? 5 minutes. Okay. So let's see. All these areas we need to mark it up. Very well. price is falling very well. It doesn't seem like it's gonna make a wick. I think the price would probably close below this level. Well enough. 15 minutes look, it looks really good. Mark all the levels. Let's see in the big frame again what's going on. 4 hours. It's bearish. Of course, as I told you that this candle is pure sign of bearish potential. 1 hour. 1 hour this area has broken. If it gets closed below this level, 15 minutes is also very clean sell if it closes below. We might look up for a retracement, probably, if we are lucky enough to get it, because the price has moved like 718 to more than $100. So, but I still expect retracements from US30, as long if it's not a big news, if it's not big news or something like that. Or maybe I would just wait to see what happens. Maybe I'll see if there's any chances here. Let's see. We cannot say anything right now because let it do its thing, which is falling. Liquidities. It would be very fair to enter in a retracement of around this area, but 44, 54. Wow, amazing. Or maybe we are late to the party. If the price breaks below this area, then we are of course late to the party. But let's see what's going on with Nasdaq. Oh, well, goodbye here. Made a higher high. Nasdaq, but still in the selling pressure, so nope. Very well, the price has fallen very well. Well, in the daytime frame, it looks a very good sell sell off from this area. It had a really good potential though, because this is marked up here. It's a very good resistance. Let's remove this mess from here and see the market more clearly. This here could be a resistance now, but I'm not gonna enter just like that. I would like to see price reaching at least this area here, 38,700. Makes more sense to place your orders here than any lower. But let's see, if we see any bullish momentum here coming in, we can plan on getting into the buys. But that would make me scroll to low time frame, which don't really want to. I would want to see something in 5 minutes, but things are already going on in 1 minute. You can see that this is already a buy zone here. I might just as well go for a buy. Here, and look, I have placed the trade and still it's still not executed. I mean, I don't know what else to say to this broker. Now it says done. Did you see how it does its own thing? I got a notification from Solana. What's going on with Solana? My God. Well, now it came here. I executed long time ago and it got executed at 596. Well, not fair. Not fair. My God, it got executed around this area. What the fuck is this? And it got executed in a very high area, which is, oh my God, 96, which is here. 6. I'll place the stops at 546. 38, 545. I will place the stops. let's see what goes on. I've taken this trade on this stupid broker. I would not take this trade on my main FTMOs because it's a very low potential trade in a low time frame, which I really hate. But let's see. I think that was a bad decision. After all, I don't care about this prop. I'll just close it. Well, 475 in loss, 459. No worries. And it keeps falling. Wow. So you can see that I don't use this low time frame for any execution. I just wanted to try, and of course I didn't try on my own FTMOs and funding pips, but it's a huge sell. My God. Like free falling. Let me remove this. I just don't need 1 minute in my life. 3 is still okay. Gives you some confirmation or shows you some imbalances, which might be the case sometimes for me to wait for that area, but I would just go with 5 minutes. So there was one loss in since I started live streaming, which was my first video was like 2-3 days ago, and we made like couple 3 or 4 trades, 3 or maybe 4. I need to see. And so we are -1 hour today, but potentially I would not I would not enter a buy. I just wanted to see, and I just, this broker, it doesn't matter to me. So I just wanted to see how, if the price gets rejected with 1 minute, but it's useless. I need to wait for 5 minutes. Well, doesn't matter. We can remove this now. price didn't hesitate. The moment the bank got open, look, it didn't hesitate. It just didn't. No retracement, nothing. I hate when this happens because most of the times on US30, when the zone gets broken, like for example, if this was the zone, if this was my zone that I told before, I said before that this is my zone in this area. In most cases, when it breaks, like for example, if it breaks above, it comes for retracement. No matter how high it goes, it comes for retracement, and then that's my area to enter. Like my stop orders, I don't use stop orders or buy orders. Like I don't use the stop orders on buy or on sell. And if it broke the zone here, I would have waited for price to come back in the zone for a retest and to go below. But these are all stop orders, So what a boring day. Nasdaq in these things, look, it got rejected from this area. I would have wanted to buy here as I placed my order before. I placed this thing here, but I didn't buy because I wanted this high to be taken out, at least this area to be taken out like this. But no. So it's very important that you wait. You cannot just go with the impulsive candle, because the time when the bank gets open, you need to know that there are a lot of volatilities that would cause your stops to be taken out, and market manipulation. Well, I know many people who trade like this, manipulation or accumulation or distribution, which makes sense, but that's for something, if you want to hold trades for hours. In my strategy, as you have seen, that I don't hold trades for hours and hours. It's just quick in, I get my target, quick out. No sitting on the charts, wasting my time. So I could say that today I didn't get my cake, the piece of cake that I wanted, but that's okay. That's okay, right? Because that's how it is. Some days you trade, some days you hit stop losses, some days you get out on B, some days you miss the trade. That's how it is. But the most important thing is that you show up every day. You show up, you use the same strategy that you want, that works for you, and just keep using it. Don't give up on that. Keep using the same strategy that you use. Don't change your strategy. Just stick to one plan, one strategy, one pair. Well, if you are an SMC trader, you can trade many other pairs, but in my case, I just want to trade US30. And these things that I have here, BTC, Solana, it's just for, just to check, because I don't trade on cryptos. I invest on cryptos. So I'm just checking my investments, like how is it doing. I have taken out some of my Solanas around this area here, and then since then it has been going down. I'm planning to buy around this area if I get a chance. That is very likely possible. Anyway, let's get back to US30, because that's what we are here for. So on the day chart, I would remove everything once again to just see in a big picture how is it going on. daily looks on the support area, I think, or maybe it will come here further down to have some support, some orders, take the buy orders, because this will be very, sorry, so boring today. This would be some, this can be some area of, you know, this could have been some area of support, as it was the resistance before, it was the support before, and then it became resistance, and then it became support again. Now, now if we see that it's acting as a support, we will look further to for some execution. But 1 hour 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. If it has gotten some orders from this area, if saying if it has gotten some orders from this area, which can be the case, because which can be the case, then we can look forward for some buys. But according to me, I need a break above this area and a close above this area. In 3 minutes it looks pretty good, but we need to see a close above this area, which I think can potentially happen. Well, it's kind of anti-trend, but I would not enter. I'm just saying. It's good to see all point of views of value trading, because the market just does not get in one direction. It keeps moving. So let's see. The candle looks very impulsive, but again, it's in under the sell pressure. So we will have to take our safety measurements when we want to enter anti-trend, or when we, I would not say anti-trend, I would say reversals. So there are some few basic principles that you need to follow when you want to find a reversal, which is hell a kind of job, because finding a reversal, it's a bit annoying sometimes, but if you find it, if you are able to get it right, then you can just make like 3, 4, 5, 6 hours depending on your risk rewards. Like in this case, if the price breaks above this area here, this area, I would like to wait. I would like to enter in this area for any imbalances. But if you ask me, I would wait for a break above this area and then enter somewhere around here and then go like this, because this is still under sell, like heavy selling. You can see this in 5 minutes. You can see the week to week it's being followed here. You need to see some good moves before entering, or just remove this so that you guys don't think that I'm waiting for a buy. No, I was just waiting to see if we can get reversals. Three minutes, it looks okay, but I I will follow the 5 minutes time frame because that's more reliable for me. Or it's better that we should just look for a sell here, depending on how the market comes up. If the market comes up just in a straight line, I'm not entering. If the market comes up like this and show some weakness around this area, like those indecision candles and rejection candles, then I would plan to enter. I would to enter back to this area, which could potentially give me around, if I manage to enter here, let's say if I manage to enter here with the same risk, I would be sitting on 5.3R because the market has to come back again here. So let's see. Look, you can see the rejection in 5 minutes showing some sign, but still the price is under this area, which is very dangerous to enter now. What's going on? It's not showing me the time. Yeah, right now. Was the chart delayed on TradingView? Sometimes it does. I would just patiently wait for this area to be taken out. This area. Because this right now, it's still not justified for a buy. Because this area right here is on the sell side. Yeah, you can see, this is why sometimes I just keep this 1 minute, sometimes, to just see what's going on in a low time frame. I would not enter again with 1 minute time frame. It's useless, it's complete bullshit. as I said. So it's very risky to enter along this. First, we need to see a clean candle. Look what's happening in 15 minutes. 15 minutes got rejected from this area, but still bearish. 30 minutes still a bit of rejection, but I would not call it a rejection because the weeks are not very long. 4 hours still okay. It's not, I would not call it a rejection. 30 minutes still going down, 15 minutes still going down, 5 minutes still going down. I think we are done today because I don't see any upward potential yet. And apart from that, I don't think if we come here in this area to take a sell, I mean, I would not just enter just like that with a limit order. I would like to see some exhaustion in the price and then I would enter. But it's a bit complicated today. Because well, I would see if it comes back up, and if we get a chance. So let's see if this thing works out. We can get a buy. If this area is taken out very clean way, then we can look for a buy, because I think this area has already been taken out in low time frame, and we have to see a break above this area around here and around here. But in the 15 minutes time frame, well, there's a rejection, a bit of rejection in 15 minutes. So if the price closed above this area, I would place an order, or maybe I would execute the price, the trade here, and I will scale till up till here, and until here, maybe taking 2.5 or 2.67 hour. But the price first needs to break this area, this right here. I think it would. So we can be ready to buy if the price closes above. Right. If the price closes above, we can look for a buy. We can look for a buy around this area if the price closes above. In 15 minutes, it's still under the pressure. I think it's time to go. Yeah, we can enter in this area for on a retracement. All right. The moment the price comes down, it's a bit tricky. I would wait for this area to be taken out in 15 minutes as well. Well, I have placed an order at 40 here, 540. If the price comes well enough, if not, then never mind. It has taken my order. My 490 would be my stop loss. It has taken my order. Well, what's going on with this one? Yeah, it has taken my order. Very well. So I would target for what, 129. I will take some uh, partials and move the stop loss to the entry point, or maybe I would just go for a 3R, being very optimistic. Because I need to see some things here. If the price is, yeah, I mean, I could go for at least here 2.2R, take my initial, take my half profit partials, and then would put my stops to entry in some time. Let me put my take profit in this one, which is going to be 650, or maybe I would just go for 690. I have taken some partials. Because this is a very conflicting zone, you know. But if you see in 15 minutes, still good. I mean, it gave me around 1 hour, which is not bad. 1.22 hour, it is not bad. But I would look forward to at least reach until this point. Let's see how it goes. Look, 2 hour, expecting 2 hour would be nice, but it's under the sell pressure, you know. I've closed my positions because I think it doesn't look good to me. Yep, I'm out. So in total today I made, on this account I made, as you can see my account, I mean I was the I'm in break even, more or less. Just $200 from here. And on my FTMO's account I would just share it with you just right now. The same trade with the same stop losses, and my partials and everything. So I mean, it's not a bad day one way or another. As I told you that I take very selected trades on my FTMO. It doesn't matter if it goes up or down now because I am out. Something is better than nothing. Well, I would share you my trade. I would share my trades with you. Look, this is the trade that I have taken on my FTMO. As you can see, ignore this. This is my wife doing some things on my computer. So this was the trade I've taken on my FTMO, and I'm gonna send you another, which I have taken on my another FTMO, which is I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna show it to you, which is this one. Alright, so it's like 1 hour each. I mean, not 1 hour. Let me see the trade how it's going. So it's like it was anti-trend, and I was not very hopeful with the trend. So I decided to quit before I decided to come out early, and that is okay. So these are my trades. You can see more or less. I have to like trade what do you say, like manually. I don't use any copy trading, or I don't use any copy trading services. So right, so these were my trades. As you can see, I will show you the other one. One 138 loss on this one. I mean, I'm on break even right now, if you can say it. I mean, if I say it like that. So these were the trades, this one, and this one. All right, so I took my trades here. I shared everything. I shared my loss, the one that I took on this stupid broker. But on my FTMOs, I took the trades that I'm sure of, at least grabbing 1 hour or something. So here it is. I told you about this area, that if this, I'll explain you right now what I did. I could have hold it, but I don't want to hold anti-trend trades, because that's not the part of my plan. It's just that I wanted to show you guys this strategy as well when you were trying to find anti-trend trades. You have to be very mindful and very careful where you want to enter, because anti-trend is like it's a hell of a job to get an anti-trend trade, like a reversal ones. So in this case, what I saw, that this was a huge drop candle of 5 minutes, and then the price started to recover. And then when I saw this long wick, I told you guys that I think there's some bullish momentum here. So but I still wanted to wait above close above this area, above this, so that I could enter with more surety. So we saw this candle going down, and we were still not on the trade. But the moment I saw this candle broke this high, this last candle, it canceled this candle. I wanted to wait for a retracement around this area, but I decided to put a limit order at 40, 41, 40, and it executed very well. One of my this account, it executed on its own because it was at buy limit, and the other account I did manually. So it's a bit hard for me to manage 3-4 accounts, so this is it. And now this trade will go up well, it doesn't matter to me, because this is not what I do on daily basis. My daily basis strategy, as I have shared before, that I need to see a zone, and when the zone breaks I can enter on a retracement. So we are still on time to have a sell trade here, but for now I will just remove this buy one, because I have closed my positions here. If you guys have taken a trade like me, you could either put your break even to stop to your entry point, or take some partials, or close everything. Or if you want to hold on till here, make your stops to the entry point and hold on for 3R at least. Very high potential 3R here. So in 15 minutes you can see the price is yet to come in this area, but I think no, because of the FPG, like the fair value gap, it has taken the half fair value gap. So I think that is it. I think we are moving up now to get the imbalance in here, and if we see some exhaustion, or if we see some price fading away, the momentum of the buy is fading away, we could either try to enter around this area, like very to be very specific, I would just mark it up, because I don't want to wait for this long. I did my job, I did my thing, and I'm out. If you guys decide to enter this area, just look for exhaustion, like, just look if the bullish momentum is fading here. And if you see some signs like a candlesticks, or price action, you could try your, I mean, you can enter if you want to. Well, now that I closed here with 1 hour, it's going up. That's the story of my life sometimes when I do this kind of anti-trend reversal trades. If you ask me, I think the price should come back here again, probably, to take some imbalances. But let's see, because this candle in the bullish candle, it closed with a big, like, bullish potential. So we'll just wait to see. I'm gonna be here for another 5-10 minutes to see if it reaches my point of interest, which is around this area. I would like to have a sell from my 1 hour multiple, 2 hour multiple that I took on this trade on my FTMOs. I had a doubt about the retracement right here, so that's why I put the stop, the buy order limit at 40, 41. Oh, what was it? This was 40, right? 40, yeah. 40.14. I put at 40. I have put the orders at 40 due to spread it open at 40.14, and it was okay. I got a outlook. That's how I trade. I don't want to hold for the rest of my life. I don't want to marry a trade. If I enter, I would like to uh, just take one. My target is for 2 hours every time. But as you know, that today is the day that I really hate to trade, which is finding reversal, and so I just got a chance. I took my entry. I don't want to wait for long. I don't have many hopes from this. It should go up. Yeah, it should. Yeah, but I don't want to keep waiting because anything can happen. The price can get rejected from this area, which was the case, which was happening when we reached this area. I saw this candle, and it was a bit annoying to see it. So it can get rejected from this area because it's the area for the sellers sitting here to sell. So price can get rejected here, come back here, or maybe like this, make low again, and it might keep going down because we can see the price is in the bearish range right now. But to be optimistic, which was my plan, to scroll, to trade till here 3R, which was the plan, but I don't want to do it because I don't want to keep sitting on the charts for like hours and hours. I got my trade. I recovered here in this account. This was useless, as I told you guys before even taking it. I told you that this, I'm just gonna check it with this broker because this is like very useless. So I entered almost the same area. You can see 40.14, 40.95, 44.95 because I couldn't make it on time because I use 2-3 different phones to do it. So that's it. So today I'm plus with 400 plus 750. That makes it how much? 1150, right? So you can cancel this 150 or 140, whatever it is. So I'm up with 2R. Like my 1R is 500, so 2R is 1000. So that's the benefit when you trade with multiple accounts. And yeah, well, let me introduce to Lord Krishna because I'm a fan. I'm a follower. I love Lord Krishna. So I find very peace when I look at this picture, and I feel very powerful. Like it's a very powerful picture if you see it. So anyway, so this is it. So I will call it a day. If the price managed to go up here, I will again try to take my chance for a sell. And let me tell you again that I would wait for I would wait to see if there's any any failure in the bullish potential. Like if I would like to see if there's any, if the price getting, I'll show you an example. Okay, look, from yesterday, maybe no, from day before yesterday or somewhere around here. Like yeah, if something like this happens, look, when it cancels this when it cancels the other two candles, this candle, and you see that okay, there's the bearish momentum right here. So you would like to enter here in the week. I would never ever enter before, because week to week is followed by US30 with my experiences. So if you have placed the trade here, and if you use $50 stop loss like how I do, you will be sitting on 3R multiples. Potentially, if you would have waited till this area, which is the case every time, this last high, last low, you would be sitting on 4.69 hour potential. So anyway, let me delete these things. So that is what I wanted to tell you guys with this. If you want to sell in this area, you could I mean, you have to wait to see the buyer's exhaustion. Well, this trade, it almost gave me 2 hours. My bad, I didn't hold it. Well, no regrets. I never keep regrets on trading. So for those who are holding this trade, or I don't know if anyone is even watching it, for viewers, I don't know if it's really true. But let me see. Alright, if the people who are watching it, so you could either take 2 hours here, which would be very ideal thing to do. If I were holding the trade, I would just exit here, just right here, no holding more, because this week to week thing is crazy on US30. But if you wanna hold it, if you want to target 3 hour, you could either shift your stop losses to the entry point, take some partials, of course you should, and then hold it till here if you wish. Well, anyway, I'm gonna sign off now because my trading hour is done. I will keep an eye on this area. If I get a chance, if I get to see something like what I showed you before, I would like to enter and plan to at least take 3 hour, which I think for 5 hour is also a very good opportunity on this trade, but I would just target to take like 3 hour, and that's it. Well guys, have a good day. I hope you guys learned something from this, and see you tomorrow.